Here's a quick and easy setup for on-location headshots. What's up everybody, this is Jason from Jason Batch Photography out of Denver, Colorado, and here's a quick video on a setup I used for a headshot session I did recently. So a little backstory, I was contacted by a company out of Chicago to do a few headshots for their employees here in Denver, Colorado. And they wanted the images to come out similar to the ones they already had done for their staff in Chicago. So the main background was a brick wall, and it looked like maybe it came from the outside of their office building perhaps. So the first thing I wanted to do is find a brick wall similar to that so I can create the images they already had done for their other staff. It's kind of funny how I came to find the background for this photo session. And this is my first tip on how to scout for your locations for your next shoot. Street View on Google Maps. So after talking with Dan, we all decided to meet at his house. So the next thing I wanted to do is try to find a location as close as possible to his residence with the same backdrop as we needed. So the first thing I did was type in his address on Google Maps to find out where we're meeting. I hit Street View to see his house, and lo and behold, his house was made of the same brick I needed as a background. Scouting finished. Next, what gear I used. So for my main light, I used my Flashpoint 80-200 paired with a 28-inch beauty dish with a diffuser. The back hair light, I used the Flashpoint speed light with a Magma grid. And to make all that light go pop, I used the Flashpoint R2 Pro trigger. And to pair with my Nikon D750 body, I used this big fella right here. The 70-200mm 2.8 VR2 lens. This thing is a tank. I also used my 85mm 1.8 Tamron lens, which is a great portrait lens. So the first thing I did when I got to Dan's house is just kind of walk around the house, kind of find a spot where I thought would be best to set up my lights and to utilize that background. I found the perfect little area in his backyard that was nice and shady and enough room to set up my lighting gear. So I ended up using a cross light setup, which my main light was on camera left, as you can see, and my backlight was on camera right behind the subject. A lot of people would use either a softbox or you could use umbrella in a situation like this. I ended up going with my 28-inch beauty dish with a diffuser on it. I just used it back a little bit farther than you would usually use a beauty dish just to get the light that I was trying to capture. 85mm worked perfect for this image and composition I was trying to capture. You just really can't go wrong with using 85mm for a portrait session. And it's always good just to help your clients get comfortable, get them relaxed, let them have a little bit of fun, like Dan the man over here with his extra hand. Not being bland. I don't know what else rhymes with that. I'm out. After capturing the safe shots I needed using the brick wall in the background, I ended up kind of moving my lights so we could use the whole depth of his backyard to catch some more environmental shots. And that's when I used my 70-200mm lens. I love this lens for environmental shots. If you zoom all the way into 200mm at f2.8, it really gives it a blurry background and that bokeh, and it really makes your subject pop. I just love that. Well, that's all I got, guys. If you got any comments or questions, I'd love to hear them below, and keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to be launching my YouTube channel here pretty darn soon. But until then, you know where to find me at my website, Instagram, Facebook. I'll be right here. So, see ya. I'll be right here waiting for you. Right here, because I'm Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart. Stick your chin out, because I'll be waiting.
Come on, get to the chopper. Come on, I'll be right here. Right here, waiting, not over there, right here.